there was a lot of global importance happening in the year of 1992, but only one thing that mattered to 6-year-old me, and that was the airing of Barney and Friends Season 1. One day I was eating my celery and peanut butter while Barney educated me on traffic safety. And to do so, the friends, the little kids that hung out with Barney, created these cardboard box cars, like a cardboard box tricked out to look like a car, with straps over the shoulders so you could wear it, and a functional seatbelt, of course, it's traffic safety. And I was instantly obsessed with this. And so me and my dad, we spent all morning creating the Lamborghini of cardboard box cars. I'm talking paper plate headlights, right? A pot lid steering wheel, a paint finish that miraculously matched my bedroom wall. Oh my God. The first time I stepped behind the wheel, I felt alive. And I couldn't wait any longer. I asked my dad, can I take her for a spin? So with Dad's permission, I hit the open road to go find my older brother, Ethan. Now, Ethan is my best friend, right? He's 18 months older than I am, and he's my imagination land buddy. We spent our days exploring the jungle forest behind our house, or catching dangerous animals like salamanders, or unearthing dinosaur bones in the dirt pile behind our house, which was our favorite toy. But as much as I loved Ethan, a rift had recently grown between us. See, he had gotten this awesome new bike that looked like the one from E.T., complete with E.T., the extraterrestrial's very likeness emblazoned on the basket. It was very awesome. And we always played with each other's toys, but this was different. He wouldn't let me ride the bike. He said he didn't want me to crash it, that it was his. Well, now, who had the coolest ride in the neighborhood, right? So I admit I wanted to show it off. I wanted to make him jealous. Who needs your stupid E.T. bike? This one child-powered car is purring like a kitten. That engine is purring like a kitten. The Tennessee wind is rippling through my hair. I'm singing along with the radio, because I am the radio. And so, he's down the street at a friend's house, but there's a problem. I have to walk past the scary house. And you all had that house in your neighborhood, right? The house that one time your parents were like, yeah, don't go near there. And in your childhood imagination, it became like Dracula's castle up on a hill, and there's always a storm cloud, but only over that one house, just raining down. Well, this house, in my neighborhood, it was scary because they had dogs. Big, scary, hungry Rottweilers, just in their anguished howls could be heard all around the neighborhood. In fact, I could hear them now as I puttered past the gurrs and the ruffs of these vicious hellhounds somewhere behind the house, just hungrily thirsting for the flesh and the blood of a tender, plump little 6-year-old, much like myself. So I get to going. And by the grace of God, I make it to Ethan and I say, hey, we gotta get back to lunch. So we amble on back towards home, he with his E.T. bike and me with my car. I like your bike, or I like your car. Thanks, it's blue. Does it go fast? Yeah, wanna see? Really, really fast. Whew. Wow, cool. Do you think clouds have a taste? Yeah, I think they taste like pink gum. And that's when we heard it. The baying of the hounds. It was closer than usual. And Ethan and I looked up towards the scary house, and we saw them. 4 muscled beasts unleashed on the front lawn, spit frothing at the corners of their bloodthirsty, child-hungry mouths. Who would let the dogs out? Would we ever know? We froze. The dogs froze. The world froze. And all of a sudden, Ethan yells, "Run!" So I slam the gas on my cardboard box car, but it suddenly doesn't feel as fast as it just had. This Tennessee wind seems to be blowing me backwards. The radio is drowned out by the yips and the yowls of these vicious hellhounds as they race towards us at the speed of sound. I couldn't look behind me as this paltry one-child power engine just sputters and fails. Ethan is pedaling his E.T. bike like a bat out of hell, and he is getting further and further in front of me, and I'm falling further and further behind. And with a wash of sadness, I accept my fate. I hope that my parents know that I loved them, that I had listened. I hadn't gone to the scary house. It had come to me. And that I would watch over them from heaven. At least I died doing what I loved, just cruising the open road in my cardboard box Barney car. But all of a sudden I heard, Sara! And Ethan skidded to a halt on this kick-ass ET bike, and my small but mighty brother looked at me and said, Sara, you take the bike, I'll take the car. And I see you later art project, just ditch that thing. And he goes, I'm pedaling very fast, and he goes, he doesn't just leave it, he doesn't pick it up and run. No, he puts it on like Barney had intended, buckled up and ready to haul ass. So together, we are burning rubber until we collapse through the front door, breathless with our brush with near death. Now, looking back, I don't actually think the dogs were chasing us. I don't think they cared about us even at all. But in that moment, in imagination land, we felt that they were rushing us towards the eternal and black void. And on the edge of that void, a young boy knew what mattered to him. And he became my mighty brother, the selfless man. Thank you.